Hello, this is Victor. I'm here with a new topic of the week, and this time we want to talk about if this is the golden age of the war games. So, and I want to start with a question that is this the golden age of war games? And I will try to answer this during my video. But first of all, let's start with myself. So, this is my golden age, and I don't have doubt about that. Why is this my golden age? So first, I love all the new launches. Never before I was so overwhelmed by so many launches. In previously, yeah, I was trying to catch up all the launches. Today you have to be really choiceful. There is a lot of good choices, and I have to say I'm just looking at Games Workshop at this moment because it's what I'm collecting, and there is so much diversity just in Games Workshop and so much new launches that you cannot couple with them all. In the past was almost possible to follow the rhythm. Today no, and what that means that there is a lot of opportunities, a lot of choices, and a lot of great miniatures out there. For me, at least for me. I'm enjoying also the fantasy side. I never played so much in the fantasy side. I was mainly a 40k player, and now I'm also enjoying a lot Age of Sigmar. So for me, Age of Sigmar was good. It's motivating me to play more fantasy games. I'm really enjoying the new style of games. I'm really looking forward for the new book that will come this summer. So for me, also in that point is a great moment. Connections. I never had so much connections as I have today. Having my YouTube channel, having my in internet, and start going to the Games Workshop shop, start connecting with uh, people, start meeting new people here in Belgium. Before I was connecting with people, but not as intensive and not as much as I'm doing today. I feel more engaged, more motivated. I go more to the shops. I participate in more on the different activities. So I'm really enjoying. I'm really happy with my new connections. And I never paint as much as before. And when I say that in the last 2 3 years, all this is motivating me to paint and paint more because I see more miniatures. I want to paint these miniatures, and I'm really enjoying. I see the new games. I want to paint the miniatures of these new games. So for me, it's really a golden age. I never been motivated in that hobby as I'm today. So I never been so involved and so motivated to the hobby as I'm today. I'm really enjoying. So for me, definitely this is the golden age. But what about the community? So how is looking the community? What we have today? Why is this a golden age or not? I think so, and this is my points. I think we never had as much number of alternatives. And I will tell you, I've been in this hobby for more than 20 years now. I started in the hobby about 22, 23 years ago, or even a little bit earlier. And I never seen so much diversity in terms of games. I will say in the 90s there was a good diversity, but then a lot of these games were discontinued or they had problems like BattleTech, like Warzone, sorry, yeah, Warzone. Mutant Chronicles Warzone had also problems. They disappeared, but we never had as much options as we have today in terms of companies, in terms of games style, and yeah, and in terms of strong companies, we had been only one strong company for a lot of years, and now I see that there are more diversity in games and in companies, and also in hobby supplies. I used to have a shop, we will used to have a family shop where we were selling war games, role games, and modelism. So we were selling all this realistic modelism from Rebel or Tamilia. And to be fair, I never saw so many supplies as we have today, and the great quality of the supplies we have today. We can do almost anything quite easily. There is a lot of hobby supplies. From in paints, we have a lot of diversity in paints. We have the powders, we have the washes. Just the washes from Games Workshop was a revolution for me, making the painting so much easier, so much easier. The washes is just so a good element in the war games, but also in basic materials. The basic materials we have today are so much realistic than what we used to have in the past. So I will say, in terms of hobby supplies, in terms of companies, and in terms of games, we never before we had so much diversity. The Kickstarters are helping to have more diversity on the table, are helping to new companies to launch new products. So I think it's great. And the only problem is you have to find your choice. Also important, I think, is the change of mindset that we have seen in Games Workshop in the last month. I think this will make one of the big companies stronger. I think this will create more engagement of the community, will make the community more engaged. We will feel the community feel more supported by the company, by one of the biggest companies, and I think we see the same for other companies. I'm not that uh, into the other games, but what I listen is also Privateer Press is quite engaged with the community. So we see also these communities are engaging a lot. These sort of companies are engaging a lot with the communities, and I think this is a great point because it makes a good relation customer. Yeah, customers, sellers or seller buyer. And yeah, and today, thanks to internet, thanks to all these YouTube channels, I think never been so easy to make connections as it is today. I think it's the moment that is easier. If I had, when I started, I was alone painting with my two or three friends. And yeah, we were just trying to do our best, trying to find the painting guides from White Dwarf, trying to find some painting guides from the modelism. But there was not too much. There was not that supplies. There was not that information. Was not that easy to find information. You had to buy books. Was not that easy. Today, I think you can learn much faster the new techniques. There is a lot of opportunities out there to know the new how to paint, to have support, and to feel supported by the rest of the community. So I think never before having so easy to make connections and to get support from other people. But not everything is gold. Not what our glitters is gold. And let me see. I still see some problems. I see, especially in Europe, and I experience this especially in Spain. I have the experience from Spain. Retailers still have difficulties to survive. What I mean here, the gross margin they have is quite little. The margin they have is quite little when they sell. And on top, they have a huge competition that is internet, that is the sales online, and this make the retailers to have difficulties to be uh, how it's called this efficient to rent to make worth it to have a shop to make enough money to survive. And this is a watch out. And I think in US it's the scene is better, but sometimes in Europe we see that, especially in Spain, I have seen so many shops disappear because they cannot make money, to be fair, and they have a huge competition with internet. And if you start, you have not a lot of margin, and if you start killing your margin with all the the discounts, then you have even more difficulties to make the money that you need, and you need to sell a big volume to overcome that. Of course, not all the games that we see today, I expect they will survive. This will happen, and this always happens. We will see games disappear, and this is quite normal. Not all the games will be able to survive. Not all the games will be interesting for the community, and this is going to be still there. And finally, I still have, I still see too much trolling for my taste. People that I understand we have a diversity community. Everybody can complain. I don't say that you cannot complain if something you don't like. What I think is too much is when people complain and week day after day on the same topic, and you always see the same complaint. And yeah, I understand that some people can get upset with some of the change of directions that we have in some games, but I think this trolling is not helping to the community. So yeah, not everything is good. I think there are more positive things than bad things. I think all these negatives are completely offset or overcome by the positives that I just read before. Sorry, I really think that there is much goodwill in the community than trolling. There is a lot of people supporting. There is more support in the community than really trolling. And if you are in a community that you don't like, you always can find a new no community that will support you better than others. So yeah, use your choices. So what is my point of view? And yeah, and to close up this, I would say find your motivation. My point of view here is find your motivation. Find the game or games that you like. Really, there is a lot of choices. Experiment. If you are not sure, find a friend, go to a shop, ask for a demo, check if you like it, find the meters that you like, find the game that you like. Don't be forced to play a game, and find the and play the games that you like. There is a lot of choices out there, from a small miniature count to big miniature count, and find the one that you really enjoy. And then once you find the game that you like, enjoy them. Really enjoy them in all the facets that you like, and enjoy what you like on the hobby. If you like gaming, enjoy gaming. If you like painting, enjoy painting. Don't feel obliged to enjoy everything. I think the good point here is enjoy what you like from this. There is a lot of different options, a lot of different ways to enjoy this hobby. That find your way. I will say find your way to enjoy the hobby. And I will say avoid trolling. I don't think it's helping anyone in the community. uh, you can make a complaint, and I did from time to time a complaint, but yeah, you can give your opinion, and you don't need to repeat if it's negative. You don't need to go to all the forums and give always the same negative opinion to everybody. I think uh, it's not helping the community. Enjoy your game, be positive in your game, and if something you don't like, you are not obliged to play this game. So you can go to another game. So it's better for you because you're going to be happier, because you don't need to care about what you don't like. There is a lot of options there. Enjoy what you like, and as I will say avoid trolling games of that other people enjoys. And that's all for now. I think for me, I think this is the golden moment of the wargamings. And what is even more, I think what is even better is that I see a good evolution. So it's not that we are in the, I don't think we are in the peak of the golden moment. I think that this will go ahead, and we will see even better times in the future. So enjoy this moment. There is a lot of games out there. Enjoy the games that you like. And I think never before we had so much diversity in games, so much diversity in companies, and so much connections within the community. That's all for now. Please leave your comment below. Let me know what do you think. What do you think about the situation of the wargaming today? I know that not everything is gold, but you can leave your comment below. If you like this video, please like it. And if you want to see more in this channel, you can subscribe to my channel. Uh, Also, check the link below. I will put the link to the Vince Venturella topic of the week, where he initiated this topic. And for now, that's all. As usual, thanks a lot for watching, and see you again later. Bye.